Hi, I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty, the Village's Realtor. Today I'm touring designer homes in the village of Calumet Grove. Calumet Grove is one of the older villages. It's one of the few villages in Marion County. I like Calumet Grove a lot. I actually live in Chatham, which is directly next door to Calumet Grove. I go through it on my way out to the main road. If you like this video, please let me know by clicking that thumbs up sign below. If you'd like to see more videos of this nature on different neighborhoods in the villages, or sometimes I'll go down to the town squares and view the tourist attractions, or down to the lakes, or many of the walking trails we have in the villages, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The houses we're looking at today are mostly 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom homes. As I mentioned earlier, they're all the designer model homes. They'll range in size anywhere from 1,500 square feet to a little over 2,500 square feet. They all have 2-car garages. Many of them will have the smaller garage added onto the 2-car garage to put the golf cart in. The lots of land range from 5,000 square feet on the small end up to a little over 8,000 square feet on the high end. Some of the homes we're checking out today are backed up right up to the golf course, which definitely adds value to the house. I really like this section. I like the older section of the villages for many reasons. One of the main reasons is the foliage and the trees. If you go to the newer sections of the villages, you'll see that the developer just came in and bulldozed down everything. Over in villages like Calumet Grove and Chatham, where I live, you'll see a lot of live oak trees, full-size magnolia trees. Even the palm trees have grown up over the houses, so now they're providing both beauty and shade to your house. I have a live oak in my own backyard that I just had some of it trimmed off my roof, and the tree surgeon said he would guess it's at least 200 years old. This adds different character to each one of the houses instead of the cookie-cutter look you have over towards the southern section of the villages. Please be sure to also stay to the very end of this video. I'm going to tell you about an offer I'm making where I will pay $1,000 of my commission to go directly towards your closing costs. But you have to stay to the end to get that information. Another advantage of the village of Calumet Grove or any of the older areas of the villages is the bond. Anytime you buy a new home in the villages, there's a bond. A general cheat rule is it's about $20,000. I've seen some of them that start as low as $17,000, some of them go up to $25,000, but mostly they're around $20,000. Back when my house was built, I actually bought my parents' house out after my dad passed. They were allowed to pay the bond completely with the purchase. Then the villagers realized they could make some interest money off it because the only bank that would finance the bond is Citizens Bank, which is owned by the villages. So they said you had to finance it with your monthly payment fees. Now they've changed it again and you can pay the bond off in full. But if you buy an older home in the older section of the villages, chances are the bond will be completely paid or paid down very low, and the bond stays with the house. If you buy a house that has no bond, then you have no bond. If you buy a house that has $4,000 left on the bond, then you owe a $4,000 bond. If you buy a house with a $20,000 bond left on the house, then you owe the $25,000. I really like having no bond on my house. It's just one less added expense I need to worry about each month. Calumet Grove is also a very quiet area. We have very little street traffic just passing through. It's pretty centrally located. It's 1.1 miles from the Nancy Lopez Legacy Country Club, where they have an excellent championship 27-hole golf course, a fine dining restaurant, and a much more casual Lopez Legacy pool bar. I eat at the pool bar several times a week. You're also only 6.7 miles from the Spanish Springs Town Square, where they have free nightly entertainment 365 days a year. That's just a quick golf cart ride away. Information I always like to give, and I hope you'll never need to know this, is Calumet Grove is also 5.5 miles away from the village's hospital and the Sharon Morse Medical Center, which is where a lot of the doctor's offices are located. Since this is a real estate video, Let's talk about price. At the time of this video, we have one designer home in Calumet Grove on the very low end of the price point. It's only $319,000, but it needs quite a bit of work. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,516 square foot home on a 5,663 square foot lot. We also have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,934 square foot home that is right on the golf course. That's on an 8,276 square foot lot. That's being offered at $585,000. We also have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,609 square foot home with the extra small garage for the golf cart. This was on a 7,841 square foot lot. It's being offered at $499,000. Then we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,640 square foot home on a 6,970 square foot lot. This backs up to the golf course and is looking directly over a pond at the golf course. This one just had a $10,000 price reduction and it's being offered at $570,000. That should give you a rough idea of the prices of the homes for the designer homes in Calumet Grove. Now, as promised, my offer to pay $1,000 of my commission to go directly towards your closing costs. You just have to meet 2 criteria. The first one you can do right now, and it's real easy. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Next, if you buy or sell any home with me anywhere in the Villages in calendar year 2023, I will credit $1,000 of my commission to go directly towards your closing costs. We don't have to close in calendar year 23. I know we're getting pretty close to the end and we have Christmas and New Year's in between. If you're selling, the listing agreement just has to be signed in calendar year 2023. If you're buying, the contract for purchase and sale just has to be signed in 2023. Then we can go ahead and close in 2024, and I will still honor that $1,000 commitment I made. If you want to look at any homes for sale in Calumet Grove or anywhere in the Villages, give me a call, 352-809-8723. I'm Gary McAdams with eXp Realty, the Villages Realtor. I look forward to making you my neighbor.